they'll be calling you a radical. And when I talk about they're going to fucking use nuclear waste for trails and roads, not just in Japan, in the United States. And I want to say this to everybody around the world. Just remember one thing about the United States of usury. This group, this is all post-1980, really post-2000. The United States makes up less than 3% of the population of the earth. They consume over 40% of the GDP. And loving it! Obey, consume. They're all good with it. It's a freak show. They're a hypnotized fucking populace. So exploited. So, General Electric. Real important to all you guys that have made a bunch of fucking money off my advice. You know, I'm glad you have. You know, more power to you. I don't trade, you know that. I spend all my money on fighting the nuclear freaking crime syndicate. Full time. As you know, really took it out of me. Fuck, I think even more than the open heart surgery. You know, I mean, whoa. Well, they had to go into me multiple places. It was nasty in there, but I'm getting stronger every day. Just gotta stay in my routine, stay fighting, stay working. So, General Electric. As I stood right here, September says, it's on. It's gonna come apart. Stocks like that don't collapse in non-collapsing markets. It just doesn't happen. Ever. I mean, it's talk about an anomaly. Why? It's a high dividend yield stock. It's a Dow component. Dow didn't crash. It's gonna. But they did. It's corruption from hell. So this morning, I mean, I had to shorten it to 32, 30, 29. Catch the falling nuclear knife. And you gotta love CNBC, don't you? Just grandstanding, the propaganda machine. But that's what America is. It's all propaganda. Reality means nothing. The salmon collapse. General Electric fucking lied on their earnings report. Comes right, Jack Welch lied the whole time. CNBC at that time was owned by General Electric. They were a lying propaganda machine. Fucking criminals. Kramer's a criminal. Marita Bartiromo, all of them criminals. Criminals, they knew exactly what they were doing. All you people that got fucked out of money, the shareholder lawsuits, the pension lawsuit, just like they cheated on the nuclear reactors they built at Fukushima, Japan, as they killed the Pacific Ocean. So Moody's comes out this morning and cuts them. They got cut. That's a big deal. Moody's cuts your credit rating, you would think, wouldn't you? Well, of course, they cut the United States. It doesn't fucking matter. You've seen the fucking debt. Nobody talks about that. Trumpism versus Obamacans when they're the same fucking nuclear globalist rats. Tariffs on steel. Really? We're talking tariffs on steel? What about tariffs on fucking iPhones and iPads or your slave-made Bangladesh? What about tariffs on Trump's fucking wife's fucking shoes factories? You're all in on this. United States of usury. So, Moody's comes out and in their downgrade says that the dividend will be, I mean, how is the dividend not zero anyway? They have $189 billion in unpaid pensions. They don't even have close. They're under fucking, I love this, they're under SEC investigation. Yet the SEC to this day still hasn't fucking said a word about it. I thought the SEC worked for us. No, Miller, the CFO, she's the only one that's ever said anything about it. Says, oh, we rat holed 1.5 billion. They don't even have 1.5 billion to fucking rat hole. Fucking, I like how on their website they're putting up fucking pretty pictures of wind turbines when they're all nuclear. The nuclear crime syndicate that took down the earth. Look, the Chinook salmon right now are 52.52, not to be confused with 51.50 fucking for the year. They should be getting 6,000 to 7,000 a day. It's peak day. It's peak day today. Fucking, say, give me leukemia? General Electric, the fucking company that killed the earth. The worst CEO in human history, the biggest criminal maybe in human history. Jeffrey Melt. The cores are melting at Fukushima. Remember, he was the job czar. Him and Obama. Obama stood on the White House lawn and says, I want you to know what I know. They were flown out of the country to South America to orchestrate the greatest crime in human history. With Chicago, Bidge and Iron, the Moxville fairy tale, with Halbert and all these guys, this entourage, to get out of the plume. Now Trump's all in it. Abe's the kingpin. Abe, Japanese PM. That was the dog and pony show in North Korea, boogeyman, to get him reelected in their special election. It's a fucking globalist fucking, it's the greatest organized crime syndicate in the history of mankind. And you got one guy taking them on. One fucking guy on earth. Kevin Blanch versus the greatest fucking organized crime syndicate. And listen, so it's coming out now. They want to use the waste to build paths and fucking roads. Oh, they're bringing it here to the U.S. They're fucking dumping it in whaling ships in the fucking off the fucking coast of New Zealand. Have been the whole time. Yoshi's right about that. That's what he's great. So look, these fuckers are mass murdering. This is the, like I said, the great. At the exact same time, they've come out now and says we're upping up our game in our PR firm. We're going to go to junior highs now. Fucking, they've gone to the federal government bailout. They've gone to the IAEA in Vienna fucking bailout. They've gone to the fucking, state houses now. Fucking bank bailout on chemo in New York. Fucking New Jersey. Now they're gonna have a bake sale at your local fucking PTA. Don't you feel sorry for these fucking mass murdering fucking creeps? And yet nobody will fight back. So now they've come out and says, point blank, we've had PR firms. They've admitted it now that they've had PR firms attacking Kevin Blanch while I'm in critical condition. Open heart aortic valve surgery, AML leukemia. I mean, it's well documented every day, 3,300 videos. Fucking 30. That could happen to nobody on earth. They're admitting the Department of Energy is funding at Idaho National Lab where they're fucking blow up. They're giving money 60. Why they give their friend Reyes, who's a criminal, that's a fucking terrorist. His name's Reyes. He's a terrorist. They give him 60 million. Why they go after Kevin Blanch. In the belly of the beast. This is the university that built the reactors. Do you know about Fluor? F-L-U-R. This is them. This is them. That's who built these reactors. They cheated. Just like they did on their earnings reports. They cheated. And the fucking, who's the fucking, the SEC? They're the criminals. Just like the NRC up at fucking Idaho. I met her right here many times. She gives her friend that she used to work with, I don't know, as the waste is blowing up there, illegally testing weapons. It's the greatest organized fucking crime. Nuclear bombs and nuclear waste are the same thing as Robert Smithson. The Spiral Jetty guy. Yeah, my grandfather built the fucking Spiral Jetty. That's my family. The Whitakers, the Hunsakers, they're all the same family. I got to meet fucking Robert Smithson out there at the jetty. He wanted to tote an island around an island. Well, his wife, who did the sun tunnels, did it with the money from the MoMA. I'm at the WADA School of Art. I taught at the WADA School, so I graduated these places. I mean, this is my place. So they did it. I went. I was there in New York City. They totaled an island, floated, he called it, floating an island around an island. Now you have Putin floating a nuke island around a nuked Norway, Sweden, Denmark island. Have they nuked? I mean, where's the nuclear fallout coming out? Well, you can't find. We said in the survey, it's coming from IAC. These are the same cartel. Uranium one, finish the fight. That's the scratch in the surface. It's enriched uranium one fucking zillion. So now they're gonna fucking use the waste to make trails and paths. Walk Fifi and Fufu on your fucking trail. Not just there. Here, this is a global enterprise. Trump's fucking all in. He's a criminal. He's a bee and he, just like Obama. Trump and a bee are nothing but poodles on a bee's fucking nuclear beaches. Putin calls them his useful fucking idiots. Same old theme, 1916. Where's the Bolsheviks when you fucking need them? So, I'll show you what the NRC is. Here's what the NRC is. They're the referees in the 1972 Olympic gold medal basketball game. And I want to say one other thing about Utah. Utah Jazz should be disgusting. Worst fans in history. Disgusting. What a disgusting product. What a disgusting team. Energy Solutions. Yep. Sponsoring Junior Jazz. What a disgusting bunch of usury going along with the winning team. Fucking make you sick. Greatest radiated snow on earth. Fucking go team. So slash the dividend, catch the nuclear falling knife in the back. It's 14.14 right now. As I said, my price target standing right here when it was 32 at $11.33. Then I changed it to $3.11. My price target now is 0. This science fiction comedy, it's going to come apart soon. Stand tuned. The whole world fights back against the nuclear crime syndicate. One guy in the United States. One guy. Where Kevin reached into his bag and he slung the stone and he struck this fucking nuclear evil monster embedded in it. Stand tuned.